What up YouTube, your boy the Flying Spanner here. Today we have a Australian airport update and something a little bit different going on today. So we are kind of on a the morning rush. It is technically the morning, about 9:30. So we had based aircraft that of course stay over the night and they head out pretty much all at the same time by the looks of it. So you may notice we're focusing on something a little bit different. So I picked up the Gemini Max C-130 Australian Air Force. It's just got the little 100 logo down the back, as you can tell. So once kind of that's taken off, it'll be quite an easy thing to get rid of. So with this model, so I'm picturing further down. So imagine you go down the runway, keep going further. I'm going to start putting in like a fictional, of course it is all fictional, it's, don't know why I said fictional. I'm going to put in a Royal Australian Air Force base. So I'm going to try and, well, this is quite probably a rogue promise. I would get some fighters and all bits, and the fence in this airport has turned terrible. So I've never found a good place to store it, and that's the worst thing about having these fences, is it gives something to crush, because it's quite a tight fit in my little boiler cupboard where I keep the airports. It's a bit of a tight fit, so I think gradually this fence has just been squished. It's really annoying because it looked really good. I was really happy with it when I first put it up, and then I put it away for the first time and just crushed it. Yeah, there's going to be a Australian Air Force base, so I'm debating getting the C-130 getting the C-17 as well. But I'm quite happy with this. So it's my first Gemini Max model I've ever bought. First military model I've really ever bought. And it's quite cool. It's just nice to have something different. It's of course matte grey. I did try and open the cargo door. That's kind of gluing, the glue setting at the moment. It's got a weird kind of funky underbelly. Quite a nice model, but this isn't a model review, it's an airport update. So this aircraft's just heading over to RAF base, Townsville. And then we'll be doing, I don't know, either Royal Australian Air Force duties as such. So yeah, in the coming updates, not going to see him every time, but it's just going to be popping in and out really, so a little bit different. Moving on to the actual passenger area, the apron, we have a Qantas Link Q200. I had to look at the box for that because I kind of forgot what it was. It's not Q400. So this was operating, this arrived in from, where did it arrive in? From Townsville, and is departing out to Rockhampton. That's kind of that morning service. Then we have, next to that, final stages boarding, the Air New Zealand A321neo in the all blacks livery. This aircraft's heading over to Norfolk Island. No, sorry, heading over to Auckland. It operates Norfolk Island on alternating days. Then final model, of course, Australian Airport, dead quick, dead nice update. We have a Qantas 787-9 in the normal livery. So I went to the winter Manchester Airport Fair, and they had one of these, and it was Jeff Noble, who, if you go to UK fairs, you'll probably know who he is. If you don't, he's got all the latest Gemini releases, and some kind of sold out ones from normal stores, like this Qantas. And it was an absolute bargain. I think I got the Qantas and a Air Canada Max for, I think it was £60, 60 quid. I think that sounds about right. Yeah, it was 60 quid. So not bad, 30 quid each for the models. But really nice to have a Qantas plain livery, because the only one I've got is the special, I'm not going to pronounce it, the old dotty dreaming one. But it's nice to have a normal livery one. That's be used in UK updates as well. This aircraft is operating to Perth, so we've got Qantas 789 to Perth, and then 320s and whatever to Sydney and Brisbane and all good stuff. But that's pretty much it for the Australian airport. As per usual, right, quick and simple, but yeah, effective. I hope you've enjoyed it, and have a very good day. I'll speak to you in the next video. Adios and goodbye.